Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm at Spirit Ford taking a look at this 2025 Ford Bronco 4-door Heritage Edition. This guy does have the azure gray exterior color with the white two-tone. It also has the white painted hardtop, which I believe is new for 2025. It has the higher output 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 and 10-speed automatic transmission. This guy also is equipped with the Sasquatch off-road package. So starting off up front, you are going to have the signature, the more premium style Bronco look with the LED headlights and LED indicators, as well as that white color scheme on the grille. Ford is spelled out in red lettering. We have your powder-coated tow recovery hooks up front, as well as LED fog lights. Coming around to the side, we have the oversized fender flares to provide more protection and coverage for these massive 315-70 R17 wheels. I believe this translates to roughly a 33-inch tall tire. You got the old school Bronco spelling with the graphics along the side. Right here we have your cab length running boards, which are really nice. Black mirror cap, blind spot monitor is included. Black door handles. It also has the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the driver's side door, the passenger door, or the trunk door. Again, like I said, I believe this painted hardtop is new for 2025. Coming around to the back, we have your incandescent tail lamps. Bronco badging over on the passenger side. Full-size spare with your backup camera located right in there. Ford logo over on the driver's side underneath the door handle. And then we have your backup sensors integrated into the lower portion of the bumper. And then we have a single tow recovery hook right here on the driver's side. Capless fuel filler door is going to be right here. Very, very beautiful looking Bronco. I thought the Heritage editions were very unique, and it looks absolutely amazing in this azure gray. I hope it's coming through for you well on camera. Let's take a closer look at the interior. All right, starting off over on the door, we have this nice like blue looking leather that does match the aesthetic of the Heritage style. Door handle, lock and unlock buttons. Right over here we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, as well as the dimmer switch for your instrument cluster. Underneath that you have your electronic parking brake. Coming up top to the dashboard, because the windshield is at such a steep angle, we have a minimalist style dashboard with this nice storage tray on both driver and passenger side, as well as two USB Type-C outlets up by the dash, and then a accessory mount right here. So if you do have a GoPro or some sort of camera, you can get the accessory to where you can film your off-road adventures. And then we have a deeper storage tray right here, which I also believe is new for 2025. Coming down to the instrument cluster, it is fully digital now. Absolutely awesome. I love the animations. It's very customizable and programmable to whatever you would like. Coming back to the steering wheel, very nice leather wrap steering wheel. We have medium aggressiveness bolsters, I'd say, at 10 and 2. Again, it is a black steering wheel, but we have the red stitching on the wheel itself. The color scheme with this one is the red and blue. It is done very tastefully. Over on the left side, we have all the control buttons for the cruise control, as well as your steering wheel mounted audio controls. And then over on the right, we have the control pad for the center instrument cluster, as well as some more steering wheel mounted audio controls. Push button start, as you would expect. Now coming up top, this being a Sasquatch, it is going to be pretty well equipped. We have your front locking diff, rear locking diff, trail turn mode, traction control off, and hazard light button. The only thing this is missing is the front disconnecting sway bar. That I believe is available standard on the Badlands trim. Underneath that, we have your massive touchscreen display. It is very responsive. Wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, 4G LTE connection. It does give you the option to have full screen Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which I believe is new from 2024 on. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Below that, we have the physical buttons for the radio, and then we have your dual zone climate control underneath that with heated captain's chairs. Wireless charging mat right here. storage tray, and then in front of that we have a USB and USB Type-C outlet. Personally, I like the way this is done versus on previous model years. I think they did this, they did a good improvement with this. Cup holders, grab handle for the passenger, shifter with manual plus minus. Then we have your different drive modes right here. So the buttons are your transfer case. We have 2 high, 4 low, and 4 auto. And then in the middle we have trail control, which is essentially cruise control at extremely slow off-road speeds. In 4 high, it's changeable in whole mile-an-hour increments, and then in 4 low, you can actually change it in half a mile-an-hour increments, so it is pretty cool. Then we have your GOAT modes, which stands for go over anything or go over all terrain. I have heard it both ways. When you toggle the different GOAT modes, you actually get some pretty cool animations up on the instrument cluster. Behind that, you have your window controls all right here. All 4 windows are automatic up and down. Then over here we have your mirror controls. Behind that we have a nice storage compartment with a 12-volt outlet and a cutout for cord management. And it actually looks like we have 2 USB Type-Cs down in there as well. Beautifully appointed seats. They're very comfortable as well. Glove box is going to be right here. Coming up top to the vanity, it's going to be incandescent lit for your passenger as well as the driver. Up top, we have your 6 auxiliary upfitter switches. I love that they're actually switches, and I love where they're located. And when they're on, it is indicated by an amber light. In front of that, you have your master controls for all of your LED dome map lights. And then in front of that, you have your auto dimming rearview mirror. So overall, I really do like the interior of this vehicle. I love that they finally put the digital instrument cluster in these for 2025. And as you can see, I'm in eco right now, so everything is kind of all green. Then when I change it out to, let's just say, sport, it will give me a different theme on the display, as you can see right there. Now I can see my turbo boost. It's very cool how they did this. So we're gonna put it back to let's put it in normal mode actually. But overall, I am very impressed with this vehicle. I went to the Bronco off-rodeo event in Tennessee, and I'll tell you right now, these things are extremely capable. I will talk a little bit about that more when we wrap up the video. But with that being said, let's take a quick look at the back seats and see how much legroom we have. So getting in is real easy with the running boards and the grab handle on the B-pillar. The seat isn't quite situated where it would be if I was driving, so don't knock that. But even with the seat all the way back, I have a decent amount of legroom. Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. You have your rear window controls right here. I think this is a new design for 2025 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Then you have air conditioning vents, and then it looks like you have a 2 USB Type-C outlets, and then a 110 volt 400 watt power outlet right there. This center seat does have a fold down armrest / cup holder. And something that I love about the Bronco versus the competition, insane amount of headroom. Usually on the other competition, there is a cross member right here that goes from the B pillar, and there's like a speaker grill, and there's like LED dome map lights on it. You have so much visibility out of this thing, and when the roof is off, the hard top, soft top, whatever, you don't have to worry about not being able to see, you know, nature or whatever or off-roading. Everybody in the vehicle has an awesome experience, and I really appreciate how Ford did that. Now, they did move the cross member back here to the C pillar, and there's also LED dome map lights integrated into it right there, kind of angled at the passengers so they can get light in low light conditions. Very cool. Let's take a look at the trunk and see how much cargo space we have. So to get access to the trunk, you're gonna first pull on this handle right here. It is assisted by a strut right there, and it does open, as you can see, extremely far out. And then you're just gonna lift up on this glass portion right here. Right here we have some underfloor storage as well as the spare tire kit. Over on the passenger side we have a LED cargo light as well as a 12 volt outlet that is spring loaded. And then over on the driver's side we have a LED cargo light and then a storage pocket right here for miscellaneous items. Another thing that I love that Ford does versus the competition, when you take this hard top off, usually there'd be exposed power outlets and receptacles. You have to worry about water getting in them. When you unplug this guy, you plug it in right here. It's like a dummy outlet. So that way you don't have to worry about water getting in your electrical connections. I'll show you something else too in a minute, but when you're done, just reverse the process. Fold the glass down carefully, you don't want to break it, and then you can slam this shut. Now, coming over here to the doors, just like in the back, there are lift points to take off the doors. So put the windows down, they go all the way in. You can then start unscrewing and unhinging your doors. And then this right here is a spring-loaded, gasket-lined compartment, or spring-loaded, I should say, gate. So as soon as you unplug this door harness from the thing, from the actual plug, this shoots closed, and as you can see, there is a gasket in there. So you don't have to worry about water getting in. It is very easy to take these doors off. One person can do pretty much everything. One person, you can take off all 4 doors. You can take off the front, take off the mid. The only issue is you may need something or somebody to help you take off this portion right here. Let's take a quick look now at the Monroney. So here's the Monroney on this guy. I will go over the key features because there is some tint on the rear glass. Again, this is a 2025 Heritage 4-door 4x4 with a 2.7 EcoBoost and 10-speed automatic transmission. The exterior color is azure gray metallic tri-coat, and the interior is plaid cloth navy onyx seats. Standard equipment's going to be right here for a base price of $49,475. Optional equipment is going to be right here. Most notably, we have the 2.7 EcoBoost for $21.45, 10-speed auto for $17.95, as well as some miscellaneous packages, bringing the total MSRP to $56,700. Fuel economy rating is going to be right here. This vehicle is rated at 17 miles per gallon city, 18 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 18 miles per gallon. So there you have it, the 2025 Bronco 4-door Heritage Edition in Azure Gray. If you are interested in this vehicle or any of the 2025-2026 Ford lineup, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. Let Cheryl know you saw the video, and she'll be more than happy to go over all the discounts, rebates, and incentives you qualify for. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. And if you want to keep up to date with more vehicle walkthroughs, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and please also check all the affiliate links in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.